What's up, everybody? Welcome to the second installment of Tub Talks.
What? We back.
Today's guest is one of our very good friends, Tim Goei. So today we're going to be talking about music because he is like the music guru of our friend group.
Yeah.
Tim,
So,
tell me, this is basic, like all the instruments you play. It's been in order of like
yeah,
no, start like at the bottom, like start at the bottom, like the worst, the
well, or the ones I attempted.
right.
Yeah.
Start with like give me the top 5, and number 5 is the one you play the worst, and number 1 is the one you play the best.
Okay. Okay, let's go. Number 1, probably trumpet.
Oh yeah,
Oh, he's
I'm
a trumpet man.
Yeah, trumpet dude.
Slays.
2 would be violin. 3 would probably be ukulele. 4, probably piano. And then 5, I'm really bad at flute. Just really bad at
I'm
flute.
I'm also really bad at flute.
Really
What
bad.
else? What else do you
don't
dabble
play the
on?
flute, David.
Exactly.
Are there any other instruments
Not
that you
really.
dabble on?
Not really.
What about that
Okay,
thing I
so
got
that's
you?
all.
Oh yeah.
It's like a piano you blow into. What's that called?
Oh,
No, you know what I'm talking about. It's
like
like you like blow into it
How
and it
much
gives
is
you
it?
a
I know
note
what it
while
is.
you
What is
play
it
on the
called?
keys. Yeah, you never use
Wow.
it.
No, I've used it.
I don't know if that's
What
the
is it?
name.
What is it called?
I forget. It has a name.
Oh.
I forget what it's called. Okay, Tim, what got you into music?
Yeah. Okay. So my mom is a piano teacher.
Your mom.
My mom, yeah. And so she started me on piano when I was 2.
Oh jeez.
Wow.
But I
How do
stopped. Yeah, I stopped like right away.
Nerd.
Because I started violin when I was 4.
Oh,
So
yeah.
casually. Yeah.
Yeah, you know, I wasn't
No.
feeling piano
Yeah.
at 2
Dropped
years
out at
old,
2.
So,
Yeah.
you know, at 4 I decided
I
to step
dropped
my
out-
game up.
I dropped out at 8
Of piano.
at piano. Yeah, but I wasn't good.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Probably
Yeah.
better
So
than all 3 of us.
Yeah.
I don't know about that.
Maybe.
Does your dad have a music background?
You
he
yeah.
like directed choirs.
Oh okay.
Oh yeah, your
Yeah.
Poppy got some singing.
Yeah, he's
Okay.
good.
Nice.
He's a good voice. Yeah, he says he just likes to eat. That's his. He plays chopsticks. And yeah, he just eats a lot.
Wow.
Plays chopsticks.
Yeah, no. Yeah. So, started violin when I was 4. I did this thing called the Suzuki method, where it's essentially ear training. Like you don't learn how to read music; you just learn how to play something by listening to it. So like the teacher will play it for you, like, and you'll record it, or like you'll have a recording of the song that you're about to play.
Yeah.
And then you pretty much have to like figure it out.
But then, how do you learn that reading music's pretty important?
Yeah. Well, that's the way. The whole concept of the Suzuki method is that it's all like oral training, or oral is oral training. So it's developing your ear to the point where you're able to pick up things really really fast. But like later on they introduced note reading.
Okay.
Yeah. So it's really useful now for me, but
Yeah.
like, it's only useful if you're
Yeah.
if you're a music major essentially.
Yeah, okay.
Or like a performance person.
Aren't
Yeah.
you like almost perfect pitch? Or are you? Do you have perfect pitch?
Yes,
I mean, what's your
perfect
what's your
pitch.
definition of perfect pitch?
Well, I've heard
Probably you.
I've heard some, I've heard some people who say
I don't remember if you
Like if you,
yeah.
sing,
you hear.
if you sing a note, I know what note
yeah,
it is.
Yeah.
So, some people I've heard some people say that you have to like know what the note is, but that doesn't make sense. I've heard other people say that like you can replicate the pitch exactly.
Oh no, I mean like know what the note is.
Yeah, I mean,
Okay.
I have that then. Yeah.
Oh nice.
Yeah.
I
That's so-
if someone can
Wait, check.
if you sing a note, C.
Yep.
We're gonna test that.
You can test it. You can test it. Get a piano in here.
Yeah, let me just bust
Wow,
up my portable piano real
Wow,
quick.
David figured out a
Listen,
C. He's
yeah.
figured out a C. Wow, that's
I
pretty
know.
good.
Okay.
but here's the crazy thing. So, my like perfect pitch, whatever you want to call it.
Yeah.
It's in the key of B flat.
Right, because that's the
So-
easiest one.
So well.
So you.
So I hear
anything you hear,
that.
you base off of that.
Well, no, I hear that note.
Which is a B flat.
No, it's a D. I hear it
Oh.
as a D. On trumpet, it's because of trumpet.
Yeah.
Which I picked up in 5th grade.
Nerd.
For band. Yeah.
So
So
you
I
hear-
hear that as a D, but it's actually a concert C.
Oh, I got you. See, because I'm trained to like, for me, B flat is like the key. So a B flat, I only call it a C. I never play in concert pitch. You know
Oh
what I'm saying?
yeah. Yeah.
And then there's me. Have nothing to do with any of this conversation because I don't know what they're talking about. I just play my instrument and I play it.
And he plays it well.
That is true.
That is true.
Look up the romance song.
Yes.
Link in the bio.
Still a
down
banger.
below.
That's gonna be
Put
in
that
there,
link in the
yeah.
bio. Actually,
It'll be there.
We should.
You really should. That's pretty.
All right. What was your worst music experience?
Oh no.
It could be a
Oh,
concert.
no.
Could be a
Yeah,
concert.
okay.
Could be a
Of, like-
school trip.
Like
it could.
me myself, like me performing,
No, it could be a group thing.
or
Either.
like a group, or like me
Either.
watching.
If you
just
were
watching
there or
performance,
experienced it.
Yeah.
Right,
Yeah,
okay.
just a bad music.
Okay, yeah.
experience.
So there's a couple things. Okay, so I was at this band concert. It was my my sister was in the wind ensemble.
Yeah, she was.
Yeah, she was. She was first flute. No big deal.
No,
Yeah.
not a big
Okay,
deal.
so yeah. Anyways, so the first clarinetist was right behind her, and he just like started like heaving a little bit. He was like, and then all of a sudden he just like vomited straight. No, it wasn't a projectile yet. He vomited straight onto the stand, and like a bunch of it went like underneath the chair.
Oh,
like my sister
man.
right underneath it.
Oh.
She said like she could see like some onion
Oh,
underneath. Yeah, it's pretty gross. And then like
Delicious.
so he vomited, and then like immediately turned around and like tried like jumped off stage to like, and then like as he was doing it, like projectile vomited. Like he jumped off, projectile vomited, and then ran out.
Oh my god. It's
It
like
was-
my
It was a little bit traumatizing. Yeah. It was,
Wow.
It was yeah.
That's terrible.
Oh, that's great.
Yeah.
That's like.
Yeah.
Have you seen Pitch Perfect?
Yeah.
The first one.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Like,
It's so
Yeah.
funny. It's so funny.
Yeah. So that was an interesting experience.
oh
that was
man.
pretty
Wait.
funny.
So that was your sister?
that was my sister.
Yeah. What
So
about
you were in the
happened?
I was in the audience.
What about what
watching the
happened
whole
to
thing.
you?
Yeah.
What
Oh,
about
okay, well,
when you're or when you're like involved?
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. So, yeah. So there was. So we did this thing called solo ensemble
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
in middle school. So it was the first year. It was 7th grade. So that was the first year we did solo ensemble.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. So like I thought I was like first chair trumpet player. I was like, oh, I'm so good. Like I can do this.
Yeah.
I go up there. I start playing my solo. I miss every single note. No, I'm not kidding. I missed like, almost every single note. It was the worst performance of my life. And like my teacher was in there. My private lesson teacher. She was in there. My the band director, Mr. Halferty, he was in there. There was another group of students in there. My parents were in there. Like my brother and sister, I'm pretty sure were in there. Like
Man.
it was brutal.
That's amazing.
Yeah, and like
How long was the solo?
it was like a good 8 minutes.
Oh,
It was like
my
8 minutes. Yeah, it was
goodness.
like 8 minutes of just like missing everything.
That's wonderful.
Yeah, and then like halfway through, I had tears in my eyes. I pushed it through. I finished the
Little
whole thing.
13-year-old Tim
Yeah.
screwed up his solo.
Yeah, it was really
Wow.
bad. Yeah.
Wow.
That
Yeah.
was a
So
short
yeah, after I finished, I bowed, ran out of the room, sobbing.
You
I
don't
was just
happen to
sobbing.
remember what piece it was, do you?
No, I don't remember.
Because
Wow.
that would be fun.
Yeah, if I could play it.
Yeah.
Play
Well,
it
I would even like.
reconquer.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Reclaim the
Yeah, reclaim
throne.
that. Yeah,
Yeah.
my 7th grade throne. Yeah. Although I think it was really effective. It was really good for me because I was like, I'm so good at trumpet, and then I'm like, extreme fail, and then like it kind of grounded me a little bit.
Yeah.
I was like, okay, I'm not that good.
Yeah.
I'm actually really good. Yeah.
I'm actually just complete garbage. Thanks.
Yeah. I ended up getting a 2, which is
Yup.
actually like
I mean, what's it? It's out of like
it's out of 4.
out of 4. Yeah.
4 is the worst. I got a 2.
Yeah, it's not
So,
terrible.
Like I think they just felt bad for me, but you know, it's
Yeah.
middle school.
Probably.
Like everyone gets at least a 2.
Participation.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, 2 is
exactly.
participation. Yeah.
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 Moving on from all that bad stuff that happened, is there anything good you could take away from music that
I hope
happened?
so.
Yeah. So this past year, so I go to school. I'm studying music at Central Washington University.
Where I go to?
Woo! Go Wildcats.
The Wildcats.
Go Cats.
Thank
Yeah.
you.
Okay, so I made the orchestra, which was Yeah, it was a cool experience. So yeah, we went to Washington D.C. In the winter.
Same.
Yeah, and we played at the Kennedy Center, which was
Oh,
That's-
it was really cool.
nice.
We were
Prestigious.
we were the only collegiate orchestra invited.
Nerd.
Oh yeah.
So like it was pretty prestigious.
But where were you, David?
It was pretty
Hashtag where was David?
cool. Yeah, Dave, where were you? Didn't you like grow up there?
Yeah, a little bit.
You grew up there in Denver,
Yeah.
and California.
Yeah. So
Nice,
went to
dude, that's
Washington
awesome.
D.C. It was amazing. We played pictures at an exhibition.
This is a good one.
Yeah.
Bangers.
Yeah.
Bangers.
It really is. Great Gates of Kiev.
That's awesome.
That's a great piece.
Nice.
I'm so proud of you.
Thank you.
We're all proud of you.
Not as proud as me, though.
Yeah, maybe not.
Give me a kiss. Thank you.
All right, Timmy boy.
What's up?
What
Give it
is
to me.
what is the future of music for you? Like, where are you
Oh.
going with
Ooh.
your music?
That's a good one.
Yeah. There's a there's a lot of opportunities. I mean, it depends on the opportunities.
Yeah.
That I've been presented, but I think playing in an orchestra would be amazing, like a professional orchestra.
Yeah, because you get paid to do that.
Yeah, you get paid to play.
Really?
Wow.
Wow, dude.
That's what a professional is. Yeah. I think that'd be amazing. It's really high demand and very stressful because
Yeah.
like if you mess up,
You're out.
like you're pretty much out.
Go watch Whiplash.
Like there's, yeah. I'd heard stories of like people in the Chicago Symphony saying like you have to play a perfect 2 years before you're granted like any sort of mistake.
Wow.
Like really,
Whoa.
like yeah.
Jeez.
So you have
So-
to like practice.
So
your
that's
butt off.
possibility.
Yeah.
Professional orchestra.
I think that'd be awesome. Yeah.
Is that like ideal for you then?
I don't know. I think that's definitely up there.
Yeah.
I've also considered military band.
Yeah.
I think that'd
Oh,
be
you want to tell? Do you want to tell?
my
me?
my
I don't know
Marine
how
story.
deep you want to go into like that process.
Yeah.
If
yeah.
you want to.
Sure. Yeah. Sure.
Okay.
Okay. So, in high school, I wanted to be in the Marine band. So I was talking about it with my parents. I'm like, this being in a military band might work. I get to travel. I get to play my trumpet. It'd be awesome.
Exactly.
Exactly.
I mean,
Right.
what more
exactly.
could be wrong?
Right.
Traveling and playing
Playing
the
music.
instrument you love.
Right. Exactly. Yeah.
Exactly.
Yeah, that's
Um,
nice.
Sounds great. You get benefits and you get paid for it. So like.
Yeah, that
too. Wow. Perfect.
You're a vet,
Yeah. So then, literally the very next day after we had this discussion, after I had this discussion with my parents, a Marine recruiter calls me, and I'm like, whoa, okay, is this like a sign or something? Like whoa. And like they're like, hey, like we're just wondering if you're interested in joining the Marines, and I was like, oh, like okay, like
Now that you mention
now that you mention it, like okay, yeah,
I'll start thinking about it.
yeah. So then I was like, yeah, actually, I actually kind of am. Like I'm interested in like the Marine band. Like, is there someone I can like talk to like get like some kind of audition going or something? And he's like, oh, like that's awesome. Like he's like you're like the first. He had calls all of the students at Shorewood.
I think I got it too.
Yeah, and like
I did
and
not get that call.
like,
Me neither.
like, certain people call certain people. Yeah. So, and he's like, you're the first person who said like they did consider it. So he's like, thank you so much. Yeah. So I got in touch with him. I went and talked to him the next day. And then so I took like couple tests. It was pretty simple. Yeah. So then eventually so I started doing PT with them, the Marines, and they were like, okay, all we got to do is just get you through MEPS, which is the military program thing where you kind of it's like the test whether you get into the Marines or not,
Right.
or like any whatever like the what's
Basic
the
training?
no it's not basic training. Just like the armed forces, like any of the
Military.
any of the military, yeah.
That's the word for that.
Boom.
Military, yeah. So, so I went to MEPS in like January-ish, and then so I passed all the tests. Fun facts. I am legally blind. Yeah. And literally, the very first question that I asked the recruiter was, is my eyesight going to be a problem? Because it's really, really bad. I'm like, it's really, really bad. And he was like, oh, no, it'll be okay. Like, we'll just get a waiver for it. That's it. We'll get a
I
waiver.
remember all this.
And then so I was like, okay, great. Like,
Yeah, guess what
gonna
didn't
work.
happen?
yeah. So January is by. I passed the eye test. I'm actually really good at eye tests.
He knows how to
A
fake
blind
it.
person is good at eye tests. Right.
Yeah.
W.
Right. You know what I mean? Like either I look at it beforehand and memorize stuff, or
Wow.
or I just went really hard and I'm able to like
Hacks.
pretty much yeah.
Life
So I
hacks.
passed the eye exam. However, my like prescription was too high, so they're like okay like we were expecting that like we'll just send the waiver form in. So they send a waiver form in, wait like a month. They get back like okay it wasn't approved but it's okay because we can appeal it. Like just hang on. I was like okay sure I trust you. This entire time I hadn't applied to any colleges at all.
Mhm.
Yeah.
So this is my senior year. Yeah. So and then during this whole process I was in touch with the Marine like band recruiter and he'd given me all the additional material so I've been practicing that. And then in like I think it was February or March he gave me the actual audition. So then I played it for him. I barely passed, but I passed.
You passed.
And he told me that the whole test was designed for college graduates, and they're not supposed to pass the first time.
Nerd.
So I was like,
There you go.
yeah, I was like, okay. That's
So like, what
works
you're
for
trying
me.
to say is so far you've been taking all the W's.
Right. Yeah.
Like,
right. Exactly.
You were just like, oh yeah, cool. The,
Dub after dub
the
after
Yeah.
recruiter
dub.
called. They were
Yeah.
getting an appeal. I already got the audition.
Right. Yeah. And like
yeah.
I passed everything in MEPS, like except for like that. Yeah. So everything seemed to be going pretty smoothly except for the whole eye thing. But they were like, oh, just don't even worry about it. I was like,
Don't
okay,
even worry
sure.
about it.
Sure. Yeah. And then the end of April comes and they call me. The end of April. Yeah.
God.
End of April comes. They call me. I'm at school. And it's like during a break, and they call me. I'm like, oh hey, it's my recruiter. So I answer the phone. I'm like, hey, what's going on? What's going on? And he was like, hey, so I'm sorry to inform you, but you are denied from the Marines. I'm like, what?
Oh, wait a
Like,
minute.
what? Wait, I was like,
all this
what?
work. No
For
schools
nothing.
applied.
Yeah.
Like.
Yeah.
My God.
Oh,
Yeah.
jeez.
Yeah. So
Because
that's
of the eyesight.
because of my eyesight,
Yeah.
thanks to my parents. It's genetics.
Stupid genetics.
Oh man.
Yeah.
Yeah. So
That sucks.
yeah. So then I was like, well, now what do I do? So I applied to Central, and because Central is the easiest school to get into, yeah. So then they accepted me. Yeah, and then so I'm at Central now, which has an amazing music program, so I can't complain. It was like it was like around mid-June, they called me back. The Marines actually they called me back.
Oh my goodness.
They called me back, and they're like, okay, like not enough trumpets passed the audition. So like, are you still interested? And I was like,
What?
yeah, like I'm still interested.
What?
Like I was like, I'm not gonna really trust them, but like, you know, I'm still interested. Like we'll see how this goes.
Yeah.
So they're like, okay, yeah, so because we're willing to talk to a senator to let you in. So like, and I was like,
They
wow,
already did
wow,
that.
like
Like,
They
wow.
already
like
you.
wow, okay, like
Okay.
sure, like,
Yeah.
like I'll go with it if it happens, but if it doesn't, then I'm just gonna go to Central.
Yeah.
So I kind of was like, sure, like I'll let it, and then they never contacted me back. So yeah.
Oh,
Wow.
Yeah.
wow.
Yeah.
Wow.
Wow.
Yeah.
Oh, I was about to make a mean joke.
Yeah.
That's
Although, yeah.
So what are you doing right now?
Yeah. Okay. So right now, I'm actually playing with a mariachi group.
Ooh.
Oh.
Yeah.
Fancy.
It's pretty fun.
How's
Yeah,
that?
I have the whole outfit.
Oh,
Pretty cool.
that-
Yeah.
oh, that
Snazzy.
Yeah.
Chinese Mexican fusion.
Yeah, they call me El Chino. Yeah, it's pretty great.
Okay, I got one last question for you, Tim.
Yeah. What you got?
Boxers or briefs?
Is that even a question?
Thank you for what?
Boxer.
All right, guys. Thank you for joining us for another Tub Talk. Thank you, Tim, for coming on and being with us here
As our first guest.
as our first ever guest at Tub Talks. It was really great to have you on, Tim. Everybody else, make sure to like, comment, subscribe, and smash that notification. Smash it! Always smash that. And we will see you guys next time. Have a great day.
Stay epic.
Stay epic. That's right. Epoch. Stay epoch.
What did you say?
Good. Okay.
See you next Friday.